A working adult in their mid-30s, Alex can be portrayed by a person of any gender, race, or nationality. Alex is responsible, hardworking, and devoted to family but gradually becomes overwhelmed by occupational stress during the COVID-19 pandemic. Before the outbreak, Alex's mornings followed a familiar rhythm. Wake up, prepare breakfast, take Lily to school, ride the train to work, finish the day, and return home. Life was not always easy, but its boundaries were clear. Home was home. Work was work. Then, almost overnight, everything changed. A television inside the train displays breaking news about the spread of a newly identified infectious disease. Passengers begin looking nervously at one another. The screen fades to black. News reports overlap. Businesses are closing. Employees are being asked to work from home. Physical distancing is strongly recommended. Millions of workers are facing reduced hours or unemployment. Alex watches the television at home. Jordan stands nearby while Lily sits silently on the couch. They're closing the office. For how long? They don't know. An infectious disease outbreak does more than threaten physical health. It can produce fear, anxiety, uncertainty, and stress comparable to the emotional effects of a traumatic event. New behavioral norms entered everyday life. Masks covered familiar smiles. Physical distancing replaced handshakes and embraces. Social gatherings disappeared, and millions of homes suddenly became offices, classrooms, childcare centers, and places of isolation. Alex joins his video meeting. I know this transition is difficult, but we still have deadlines. Everyone must remain available throughout the day. Alex, the computer kicked me out of class again. One moment, Lily. I'm in a meeting. The internet is slowing down. We're all trying to use it at the same time. Alex, did you hear the question? Alex looks back at the screen, embarrassed. I'm sorry. Could you repeat it? Working from home protected some workers from infection, but it introduced new occupational risks. Workloads changed. Technology failed. Parents balanced employment with childcare and remote learning. Some workers lacked reliable internet, proper equipment, or a safe and comfortable workspace. The boundaries between employment and family life began to disappear. I sometimes feel guilty complaining. At least I can work from home. Working from home doesn't mean you're not struggling. Our situations are different, but the stress is real for both of us. A customer coughs near Maya. She pauses, takes a step backward, and tries to remain calm. Every time someone coughs, I wonder whether I'm bringing the virus home to my mother. Not every job can be performed remotely. Healthcare professionals, grocery store employees, transportation workers, delivery drivers, cleaners, emergency responders, and many others continued reporting to physical workplaces. Many feared becoming infected or carrying the disease home to their families. Others struggled to find care for children, older relatives, or family members with disabilities. For frontline and service workers, simply going to work could feel like walking toward an invisible danger. Due to declining revenue, employee hours may be reduced. Alex reads the message several times. Are you coming to bed? Soon. I just need to finish this report. You said that 2 hours ago. If the company starts cutting jobs, I need them to see that I'm contributing. Millions of workers lost their jobs during the pandemic. Others experienced reduced hours, declining income, or the constant fear that their employment could disappear. Economic insecurity does not remain inside a bank account. It enters the mind. It appears in sleepless nights, tense conversations, headaches, fear, and uncertainty about the future. Alex closes the laptop but immediately checks a work notification on the phone. Technology made remote work possible, but it also allowed work to follow employees everywhere, into the kitchen, into the bedroom, into family time, and into the hours once reserved for rest. The psychological effects of an outbreak may not always be obvious. A worker may become anxious, irritable, angry, tired, unmotivated, or emotionally numb. Some people have difficulty sleeping or concentrating. Others feel overwhelmed, isolated, burned out, sad, or depressed. These are not signs of laziness or personal weakness. They can be signs that a person has been carrying too much stress for too long. During a meeting, Mr. Bennett asks Alex a question. Alex, are you with us? Yes. I'm sorry. I haven't been sleeping well. We all have problems right now. I need you to stay focused. Alex switches off the camera. Tears begin forming. When stress is ignored, some people may turn to unhealthy coping behaviors, such as increased alcohol, tobacco, or drug use. Existing physical and mental health conditions may also become worse. Workers already experiencing anxiety, depression, or another mental health condition can be particularly vulnerable during an outbreak. Hello, Samuel. I saw your light on. How are you doing? I'm fine. Actually, I haven't spoken to anyone in person for 12 days. I'm glad I called. So am I. Physical distancing helped reduce disease transmission, but separation also reduced access to social support. People who lived alone, worked alone, or underwent quarantine faced an increased risk of loneliness and emotional distress. A person can be surrounded by digital messages and still feel completely alone. Alex and Samuel sit at their separate windows, talking and laughing across the courtyard by phone. Lily asks Alex for help with a school assignment while work notifications sound repeatedly. I don't understand this question. Please, Lily, not now. Lily becomes quiet and walks away. The sounds of the clock, phone, and computer grow louder. The room appears to close in. Alex, look at me. Slowly breathe in. Alex takes a breath. You cannot keep doing this alone. If I stop working, we could lose everything. And if you never stop, we could lose you. Occupational stress becomes dangerous when workers believe they must choose between keeping their job and protecting their health. Supporting worker well-being cannot rest entirely on the worker. Employers, organizations, and policymakers also have responsibilities. The following day, Mr. Bennett begins a video meeting. His tone is different. Before we discuss work, I owe everyone an apology. I have been focusing on deadlines without asking what you need to meet them safely. Starting today, we are establishing clearer working hours. Unless there is an emergency, no one is expected to answer messages after the workday ends. We will offer flexible scheduling for employees caring for children or other family members. We are also providing access to confidential counseling and ergonomic support for home workspaces. Maya appears in another workplace receiving protective equipment, paid break time, updated safety information, and access to a mental health support line. Employers can reduce occupational stress by listening to workers and responding to their actual circumstances. Helpful workplace actions may include communicating clearly and honestly, establishing realistic workloads, providing flexible schedules when possible, protecting time away from work, supplying appropriate equipment and safety training, offering mental health services without stigma, supporting workers who are sick, grieving, or caring for family members, giving employees meaningful opportunities to participate in workplace decisions. Organizational support does not eliminate every difficulty, but it reminds workers that they are not facing the crisis alone. Alex stretches, takes a short walk with Lily, and later calls Maya and Samuel. The home becomes warmer and brighter. Recovery also requires boundaries. Psychologically detaching, or mentally switching off, from work at the end of the day allows the mind and body to recover. Without this separation, stress may contribute to anxiety, depression, emotional exhaustion, sleep problems, and fatigue. Alex speaks privately with Dr. Patel through a secure video call. You cannot control every part of this outbreak, but you can identify what is within your control. I thought asking for help meant I was failing. Asking for help means you recognize that something needed to change. A hopeful montage shows Alex helping Lily with schoolwork, Maya returning safely from work, Samuel speaking with neighbors from a distance, employers checking on their workers, and families connecting by phone and video. An infectious disease outbreak affects more than the body. It affects employment, income, relationships, identity, emotional health, and the way people experience everyday life. Some workers face exposure on the front line. Some struggle with isolation at home. Some lose their jobs. Some care for children or aging parents while trying to remain productive. Some grieve for people they could not properly say goodbye to. There is no single worker experience, and therefore no single solution. Protecting mental health requires compassionate employers, thoughtful public policies, supportive communities, accessible healthcare, and workplaces designed around human well-being. Alex stands at the apartment window as sunlight enters the room. We may not all carry the same burden, but everyone carries something. When we listen without judgment, create healthier working conditions, and make it safe to seek help, we do more than protect workers. We protect families, we protect communities, and we remind one another that even during times of distance, no one should have to face a crisis alone.